What's up, everyone? We're back again with the Drake Golem OX. It is the cargo variant of the Golem, which the first iteration was mining. If you're watching this later on in the future, maybe. But this is the cargo variant. I do know a couple specs off the top of my head. Not really much to see off of this. It's just the Golem with cargo. Same like inside is like a you know I think the mall over there. Same inside, and instead of a mining focus, you have cargo, and it's about 64 SCU cargo space. Kind of like a mixture, in my opinion, between like the raft and the golem. So you have the aspects from both an external cargo grid, and I would definitely see this being sold as like a starter cargo ship, because I would definitely think I would say could be probably the smallest ship with the most cargo. I dare say that. I could be completely wrong, because I don't know how much like the whole A has, but the whole A is also bigger than this thing. So I don't think anything as small as this will be applicable for that. So we can tour the inside if we want. Let's go to the pilot seat. Either this is going to be a short or just a really short YouTube long form content. I don't know. So, rise in here, same as normal Golem, or the first one, whatever. You got your MFDs up here, got your controls, VTOL remote turret. Oh yes, this thing has a tractor beam. So yeah, I would definitely say this is best like the mixture between the Golem and the raft, the Argo raft. So very cool. Let's see what we got over here. Open doors, lights off. And anything up there? Don't know what that does. What is that little trigger? What's no, it says landing gear deploy. Yeah. Alright, cool. And yeah, that's basically it. Once you get in, your character becomes just a void. So, very swanky. Alright, there we go. I actually would probably see myself picking up this. It's a very... I would definitely say this would be a good ship to get someone who wants to get into cargo. Because, like, first introduction. So, very cool. Another addition to the Drake family, the Golem OX. With that being said, please, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. We stream this live on Twitch, so if you want to come by and say hi, please do. But with that being said, we'll see you next time out here in the verse. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Get that guy out of here. So, I forgot that I wanted to fly the ship around and try it out, like the last video with the RSI Salvation. So I waited a little bit before posting, so we could, rent the vehicle on Drake Day. So we're gonna test out the Drake Golem OX, and it's kind of bugged out, or not, it's not bugged out, my cargo grid's bugged out right now, so we're actually gonna quickly take the time to see the reclaim on the ship. Wow, before the expedited, it's 3 minutes, and then if you expedite it, it's 45 seconds, which honestly is kind of good. I like that. So we're gonna quickly expedite that, and yeah, we're actually gonna call in a different ship just to give me a large hangar. So we're gonna call in my tack real quick. Nope, not the tack. We're gonna call in the handy jump to give me. No, I shouldn't do that. That'd be stupid. Let's see, what would be a large ship that I could bring out? I bring out the Corsair actually, to give us a medium-sized hangar. So there you go. While the Golem is expediting here, we're gonna go ahead and go to my medium hangar, spawn in the Golem, and then we're gonna do some cargo missions. Because we're gonna do some cargo missions, but I want to bring the cargo in my elevator because I bought two 32 SU boxes, and I wanted to put them on there just to test out the 64 SU grid. So you'll be able to have up to two 32 SU cargo boxes on your ship, which honestly is kind of good for the size of ship. That is awesome. Which means, and it's not limited just to 32 SU. You can also do, just as I said in the video, in there behind the ship, you can do like 64 1 SU cargo boxes. You know, however much you can put on the ship. So we're gonna try doing that, and then we're gonna run a quick cargo mission, which I should actually pick out that real quick. Hauling, Redwind, looking for new cargo haulers. They're gonna do service beacon. Hold up. Alright, we're gonna pause this real quick because there is one in need of rescue, and I'm gonna go quickly save him. Alright guys, we are back from the medical mission. Sorry about that. So basically, we're gonna try to do a cargo mission with this thing. And don't worry, if you guys watched the RSI salvation video, I made sure to bring a tractor beam this time. Even though that the Golem OX has a tractor beam on the ship. I can show you that real quick and how to get there. Alright, so we're gonna hop in, and I believe it's on this side. Deploy turret, enter mode turret. So you have to deploy it before you do anything, and it'll rotate. And then yeah. So we're going to go ahead and try to pick out a cargo mission real quick for this, and then get. Alright, we're gonna take that out, and then we're gonna head on out of here. It's a little bit of a rough exit.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I think we're going to test out the speed on this thing, so we're actually going to move to a stop. So max speed without boost is about 200 meters per second. With boost to 280. So I round up. And then nav mode is I guess like 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. So it's it was faster than I was expecting it to be. We'll say that. I'm not complaining about it though.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is
We're also going to, one of the things I forgot to mention in the RSI salvation video is, you know, like the fuel tank essentially, like how big or small it is. Well, the salvation is pretty small, so we're going to test out how big the quantum tank on this thing is. It's not going to be super in-depth testing, but just kind of like, oh, that's a small one. Have you? Alright, so we're going to pick up these missions at, or the cargo at Fairway, or Farron's Way or whatever. And then we're going to do multiple drop-offs. One of the big things I'm really excited about this ship is the size, the cargo size of how much cargo you have on it for the size of the ship. Like, this is a very small ship, and so I could, I don't know, I could foresee someone using like maybe an ironclad. You have the Ox be your like cargo grabber, so you can be like have your ironclad in the atmosphere, and then have the ship come down and pick up your stuff for you. Right here. This thing fits pretty much everywhere, I'm gonna guess, so it's not really that big of an issue. One of the things I actually want to try is fitting it underneath the awning, because most ships can't. So I'm curious to see if this one would be a very good option, or a fairly good option.
Engines offline.
Alright, let's go ahead and take this out. Alright, so we need to figure out which ones we need to take to where. So we need 4 Quantanium over in what's it called? We got hydrogen fuel, so we'll take that. We need where's the 3? We have the 3 right here, so we're gonna put that in the back. Alright, so we have that up there. Then we're gonna grab this. We need to find a 4 Quantanium. Guessing let's ship ammunition. Ship Quantanium. Not Quantanium, quantum fuel. Sorry. We need. So that's pinewood done. We're gonna do 9 hydrogen fuel for Theodus. So there's your 8. There's your 1. And then yeah, your H ammunition for Stanhope. Alright, there we go. That's everything picked up. So far, quite enjoyable. Let's go ahead and set the cruise control or in C here, and we're gonna see where what needs to go where. Okay, so it's all on the same planet. So we got which area is this? The Stanhope. Oh no, that's the ship ammunition one. About to approach Stanhope. Let me drop this off. This is depending on how this performs, I would definitely feel like I could recommend it for a someone might want to get into the game. I believe it's, I have to check the RSI page real quick, but I believe it's like, oh, actually, maybe not. Hold on. Let's get this thing landed real quick, shall we?
Gear down. Landing complete.
Alright. It is, how much? Oh, man. It is $90 USD on its own, and it's not a game package, I believe, yet. They might change that in the future, who knows. I don't know if I would say it's worth the money, IRL money, for that price, unless they make it like a game package, potentially. But even if they did, they'll put it like, it's 90 on its own, and then game package will probably put like around 100, maybe 100, yeah, like 100. But if you're that close to like 110, am I not able to bring up my tractor beam? No, I'm not. At that point, you just get the Cutlass Black for the game package, or for a game package. So I don't know if I would recommend buying this with real money. However, when this comes out in the game, I definitely feel like it would be a good option for a ship to upgrade to for someone wanting to get into cargo hauling. Wait, I forgot to.
Systems are online.
You have to deploy the turret to be able to use it effectively. So we'll see here. I'm probably gonna skip through the we'll probably cut through most of the cargo haul, and I'll tell you guys my thoughts at the end of the cargo haul. And so we'll skip that. There we go. Alright. So, my opinion, it's a nice little ship, definitely. I do like it. I like the Golem OX. Only gripe is the store page price. We don't know what it's going to be like in game. I'm guessing probably around the same price as the Golem, just a base one, the mining Golem. And so, yeah, that's my only gripes. If you want for the best like use case, is maybe using this to pick up stuff, dropping off at a bigger ship, or using it itself. It's a pretty fast, nimble ship, or a decent ship to get around on its own. One thing is when you're going to leave, like if you want to go into Quantum and you have your you have this extended to use your tractor beam, retract it before you leave, because when you go through Quantum, it will retract itself, but the button will say retract thing still, so you have to press it twice in that scenario. So if you want to retract it on your way out. So, only great. So there's that. Drake Golem. That being said, please, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you're seeing this when it first came out, we're actually live on Twitch, and otherwise we'll be around 5 days a week. So let me know your thoughts on the ship in the comments. And with that being said, stay safe, and we'll see you next time out here in the verse. Bye, guys.